What's up? Welcome to my channel, the LGBTQ Plus Lounge. We're going to be on here pushing out content in the LGBTQ community because a lot of things that's been out there, a lot of us don't know anything about. So we like to start this platform uh, where y'all can get knowledge and up to date on what's going on in our community. We like for you to support this channel, and you can do that by subscribing, like, share, and leave comments below, and that'll help our channel grow. A lot of things is going on in the world today. The media, as we know, won't show everybody. They'll show certain parts or they'll put it in their words. But on this platform, this is for us, for the LGBTQ community. And we're going to be pushing out content so we all know what's going on. Anything y'all want to discuss, please leave a comment below and we'll get right to it. I always check my comments 3 or 4 times a day. But I want y'all to most definitely subscribe to this channel because we're going to be talking about a lot of things on here. And again, we want to thank y'all for supporting this channel. And we're going to be having some giveaways on here and giving away money, but we're going to have a lot of fun on here. This is our lounge, the LGBTQ community. And if you're a family member or a friend of the LGBTQ community, please support this channel so it can grow and we can be more aware of what's going on in our surroundings. My name is ATL King. Without further ado, we'll get this started. I want y'all to watch this next clip. This is about where we started at and how we got started and where we at today in the LGBT community. Thank you. God bless.
Mired in a Pride Night controversy, the team facing backlash for rescinding a community award and a Pride Night invitation to the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, a historic drag group that describes themselves as queer and trans nuns devoted to charity work.
Our group are feeling angry. Some are feeling very sad. My feeling is disappointment.
Sister Unity is a founding member of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence LA chapter.
It's not disappointment about the award. It's disappointment that an organization as strong and as important as the Dodgers actually relented and caved in so quickly after the objections were raised.
The move coming after Florida Senator Marco Rubio sent a letter to the MLB blasting the group's inclusion in the Pride Night event, calling the sisters, quote, a lewd imitation of Roman Catholic nuns, and saying the group intentionally mocks and degrades Christians. That letter not sitting well with some locals.
It wasn't his business in Florida.
The conservative-leaning Catholic League also writing a letter to the MLB commissioner saying, quote, if a group of white boys in blackface were to be honored by an MLB team, there is little doubt that the event would be canceled. There is no difference between this and the hateful farce of awarding the sisters.
We don't mock Catholic nuns. We borrow from them. There's a little good-natured, joyful ribbing, but we honor their work and we assume it as well for our community.
The Dodgers announcing Wednesday they were uninviting the group to the June 16th event, quote, given the strong feelings of people who have been offended by the sisters' inclusion in the evening. Senator Rubio responded to the Dodgers' move in a tweet saying, quote, for once, common sense prevailed in California. His office declined our request for an interview. This is members of the LGBTQ community rallies around the sisters, sharing disappointment with the uninvitation. LA Pride and the LA LGBT Center both announcing they're pulling out of Dodgers Pride Night altogether this year.
Certainly there's a financial hit that this has caused for the center by not participating, but it was really important for us to make sure that we were in alliance with the sisters, and participating just would have felt like a betrayal to our community.
I just think it's really sad because we're going backwards and not forward.
Congressman Jimmy Gomez, who represents the district where the Dodgers play, firing back, tweeting, after 10 years of the Dodgers supporting the LGBTQ plus community, it's deeply offensive that they would turn their back on them now. The sisters say they're working to find a way forward as they grapple with the team's decision.
I feel it's a learning opportunity, and I would like to see if the Dodgers, in fact, have a waking up moment to realize that they balance all the communities in Los Angeles.
Marissa, lie, I feel, is the saddest And the ugliest part of being a homosexual, when you have your first bad love experience, for instance, and you can't go to your brother or your sister and say, I'm hurting.
At first, I was very guilty. And then I realized that all the things that are taught you not only by society but by psychiatrists are just to fit you in a mold. And I've just rejected the mold, and when I rejected the mold, I was happier.
These are mostly independent organizations all across the country. There's somewhere between 60 and 75 independent groups across the United States, maybe more now because they keep growing up overnight. And this is a unified effort on the part of somewhere between 20 and 30 organizations on the East Coast. There are differences primarily of approach and of tactics. Certain groups, for example, tend to emphasize very militant confrontation tactics. Other groups will emphasize a more educational approach, going out into areas where they're what you might call people who, middle America people who don't know very much about homosexuality. And other groups will emphasize different things. Some groups, most groups, in fact, provide some kind of social services for our own people, help for people in need. But this is a minor part of the effort. The major effort today is to change the social institutions that make life difficult for us.